If you guys have been subscribed to my channel for long enough, you will know that I had previously made a video about Blossom, or an honest conversation, and how dishonest she can be. Well, she jumped into some other drama, so now she's going to be part of this video where we talk about the other drama that she inserted herself into. Sort of. Kind of. We'll get into it. So let's get into it.
Alright, hope you know I'm trying to see it through. Alright, 6 figures for the whip. No chance, you catch me down bad.
So, a little, I don't know if you guys remember my last video where I went over the group chat leaks where Xylie and Keemstar and all those creators were a part of it. And I believe I mentioned that some drama spurred from that between Van Luke and Xylie. Okay? And the issue that Van Luke had was in those group chats. Keemstar had asked Xylie, hey, who's this Van Luke person? And then Xylie said, basically, like, don't go on her show, you know, because Salvo had gone on the show. That's Xylie's reasoning for saying it, was because she was petty because of her situation with Salvo. Blah, 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 blah. Well, fast forward about 4 days ago, me and Peepaw and D-Max, and we did the Clear as Mud podcast. So if you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe to Clear as Mud podcast. We are live every Thursday and Sunday. But anyways, we did a live stream 4 days ago. And Gigi, it was Gigi's topic. And she had 4 different topics. And what I had said was, ain't no way we're getting through even one of those topics. And so she was like, well, we can do like a vote where the chat votes on what topic we should talk about. So stream starts, right? Before the vote even gets, even the poll, before the poll even gets published to the chat, everyone saw Van Luke and Rich Lux in the chat, okay? And so me, being content brained, was like, oh my God, please choose this. Please choose this. Please choose this, okay? Peepaw, D-Max, even Gigi, none of them wanted to go over this at all. They didn't want to do this because they don't like talking about drama that involves people close to them, you know, and they're close with Xylie or Van Luke. You know, there's people that they're, you know, friends with, okay? And prior to this stream 4 days ago, Blossom, or an honest conversation, well, she did a live stream in regards to the drama between Van Luke and Xylie. And it was very much kind of along the same lines as all her live streams, or every time she goes over drama. It's just, I don't know. It's not very honest, to say the least. So there's that. And so she did this live stream, right? And she was going to be one of the topics that we would eventually get to. We never got to the topic, okay? Lots of stuff happened. Maggot Edits has been gracious to provide us with some clips that I have bookmarked. And let's take a look at those. Let's rewind this one.
You just did it, bitch!
Why the fuck I left? Because of fake bitches like you.
Good! Leave! Go! Nobody's gonna miss you! Nobody's gonna miss you, cunt! Nobody cares!
Good, and
Nobody cares!
You fucking talking your shit. Obviously, you fucking give a
Bro!
fuck. Bro!
I didn't care to talk about any of this. I duct tape my fucking mouth shut.
No,
I don't care. No, my whole fucking point is that I don't care. The fact that everybody keeps on going on and on about this ad nauseum is ridiculous. You just did it, bitch.
Why the fuck I left? Because of fake bitches like you.
Good.
There's that was fun. And definitely go check out that live stream. because I think I made some pretty good points. And I was trying to be neutral. My initial plan was I wanted them to talk about the Van Luke Xylie drama because Van Luke was in chat and Rich Lux was in chat, and it was twofold. One, I wanted Van Luke to come on, okay, talk her side, and for me and her to have a conversation and come to a conclusion, right? That's what I wanted. As you can see, it did not go that way. That's fine. I enjoyed it. I liked where it went. I liked where it eventually went to. And then there was this. Shit.
Do you want my take? Do you want my take? Do you want my real take on Van Luck? Do you really want it?
Yeah.
Do you really want it?
Yes.
Van Luck, shut the fuck up! Everybody talks shit! Shut the fuck up! Nobody cares! If you want to sue Xylie, but shut the fuck up! If you didn't expect Xylie gets real to talk shit behind your back, that's your problem! And the fact that Keemstar didn't go on your fucking show, cry me a goddamn river! You didn't know who fucking Salvo Pancakes was before you fucking platformed him? Go fuck yourself! Go fuck yourself! You don't make content! You're a goddamn stupid-ass T-channel! Go fuck yourself!
So, D-Max kind of popped off. I think that it was, D-Max was definitely thinking little bit about content. So it was like kind of half and half of content brained as opposed and a little bit of actual opinion. And like I said, definitely watch it because I give some pretty good points, and I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. It's a great stream. But yeah, so we did that. Okay. And so that's kind of how I kind of started really paying attention, because there was a lot that went on Twitter that I just wasn't aware of. But Van Luke's issue was she accuses Xylie of telling creators behind the scene not to go on her channel. So basically, she says Xylie goes behind the scenes and says, don't associate with Van Luke because of this, that, and this. Okay, and one of the creators that she accused was Dead on Dave. Okay, well, sort of. What Van Luke said was Xylie tried to control what Dead on Dave talked about. Okay, meaning that Xylie, well, we'll get into it. I don't want to jump ahead. Let's get through some of these bookmarks first, shall we? Oh, by the way, I forgot. Look how poor Peepaw. Like I said, he really didn't want to. He really didn't. Neither did she. And neither did he. But he stepped up for me. He stepped up for me to turn it into more than I could have ever imagined it would be. Honestly, thank you, D-Max. I know that you were kind of irritated with other things. Another bit of news, I don't know if you were aware, D-Max was the editor of the Locale podcast. He's no longer the editor. Augie's roommate Connor is now the editor, which fine. I think that works out perfectly fine. But yeah, so D-Max was kind of already kind of irritated. And like I said, none of them except for me wanted drama on that stream. And the game's called I Win, and I typically get what I want. I'm sorry. But yeah, so let's go through, because I think that I'm just being fucking confusing. So let's see, bookmark. This is why I wanted to talk mainly about Blossom, okay? Because Blossom, like I said, did a live stream, right? And she was talking about Xylie, and then shit was popping off. Xylie was going through talking about a whole bunch of stuff, right? And she came because Xylie came on the Clear as Mud podcast as well to discuss things, and her and Xylie, or Van Luke and Xylie, actually kind of got into it on that. So like I said, definitely check it out, and definitely subscribe. Link in the bio, and also help people help you. Philanthropy fund down below. But yeah, so let's look at this video that Blossom made after the fact. Okay, so in case I was confused, or in case you are confused, because I'm not on track in any way, shape, or form in this entire video. Van Luke had issue with Xylie talking shit and telling people behind the scenes don't go on her show. Blossom is dating Dead on Dave. Van Luke accused Xylie of keeping Dead on Dave and Van Luke from having a show. Okay, now there was a correction that was made, so I might as well get through this right away prior to saying anything about this. Holy shit! I'm just gonna have to. No, we're not re-recording. Let me get my shit together. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to try my very hardest to get this all together for you and explain it to you as best I can, because there are multiple players and there are multiple things that happened in between, prior, before, after, whatever. If you remember my last video, there was the group chat leaks with Xylie and Keemstar and all of them, right? And Xylie did 16 hours worth of live streaming, going over every single one. There was a point in the DMs where Keemstar was asking who Van Luke was, and Xylie said basically like, don't even bother with, don't go on her show. And you know, kind of just to Van Luke, dissuaded Keemstar from going on Van Luke's channel, which would have given her a lot of clout, and a lot of views, and it could have boosted her channel. Okay, so that's the Van Luke Xylie situation. Now, there was another situation where Van Luke basically accused Xylie of also doing the same thing with Dead on Dave. Dead on Dave is another commentator, and he's part of the community, good friends with like Xylie and Nick and everyone. And he's dating Blossom, or An Honest Conversation. Like I said, I will link my video that I did on her down below as well, in case you wanted to see it. But yeah, so the way it worked with Van Luke and Dead and Dave was that Van Luke was going to go on Dead on Dave's show, but Xylie had reached out to Dead on Dave and had asked him, you know, to sway away from talking on her situation with Van Luke, because in Xylie's words, she was still trying to fix the situation. Xylie did make a post about that. Oh, I am in the wrong place. I am no longer in my bookmarks. I'm not editing it out. I have recorded this enough. Enough, I say. Okay? Enough. Anyways, so Xylie said in regards to the Dead on Dave situation. Now, remember, the reason why Blossom is involved is because she's dating Dead on Dave. Okay? Anyways, Xylie said, sure, ask me why I messaged Dave on the 11th about the drama. Did I message him on the 11th about it? Nope, sure didn't. It was on the 8th, the day after, because I was hoping to let things cool off and try again. Okay, you guys following? All right, so didn't talk to him again until the 16th, Blossom. Now, maybe you are just remembering the date wrong, and that's fine. I've done that before. I'm just saying, It wasn't 4 days after. It was the day after in hopes to fix it. I wasn't trying to have him not have her on the show. I asked him if he could steer away from talking about it in hopes of fixing it. And you know what, that was probably a mistake on my part for several reasons. I agree, Xylie. Honestly, just stop. Just stop asking people not to talk about it because they're going to talk about it. Hello, welcome to being a content creator. Anyways, if they would have ended up talking about it, then they would have. Dave is his own man and I can't tell him what to do at all. Lol. Now, this part where she's like, Keem wouldn't listen to me. These people wouldn't listen to me. Why do I? And honestly, Xylie, that's not the point. The point is, you shouldn't be going around saying, don't interact with this person because of this personal thing. It's just, if they're not a fucking or well, I'm gonna have to edit that out. That's a bad word. That's bad word right there. As I was saying, if they're not a nonce, okay, or a essayist, or something criminal along those lines, or a doxer or something. If they're not any of those really dangerous things, my go-to is just don't even bother. Because if you're saying, hey, watch out for this person, or hey, don't talk to this person, and it has nothing to do with any of those things I just mentioned, then you're just saying, hey, I don't like this person. You shouldn't like them either. And I don't give a fuck what you guys think about that opinion, because it's true. The only time you tell somebody, hey, watch out for this person, and they are not a freaking criminal or something like that, or dangerous, and all they are is a bitch or shady or something like that, then that's a personal problem and a personal opinion, and you're trying to insert or apply your personal opinion on that person to another person who does not know them. Okay? For any creators that anybody says that about privately, okay? Because I'm going to talk about the difference, something else, another good point, and keep on listening, don't stop. But anybody that does that privately, my personal go-to is, I hear you, but that's not going to stop me from doing what I want to do, okay? And it is, even if Dead on Dave or Keemstar or whatnot, you say wouldn't have listened to you, it doesn't matter, because there was the chance that they do, or it's the chance that in that situation they would have. And you get into situations like this where your private thoughts and your private conversations with people get exposed, and now it's not private anymore. It's one thing to sit there and be like, I don't like this person, and here's why I don't like this person. And to do it publicly, right? It's another thing, you can even do it privately. I don't like this person, and here's why I don't like this person. But when you tack on watch out for, or be careful with, or be careful around, or don't associate with, or don't be close to any of that, okay? If you're tacking that on, then it becomes you trying, regardless of whether you think they'll listen to you or not, you're still trying to get somebody else to feel the way you feel about somebody for a personal reason. Not because you care about the not because, oh, watch out for that person, they dox, or, oh, watch out for that person, they have essay allegations. Don't associate, they might hurt your You know, they might hurt your channel if you associate too closely with them. You know, those kind of things. It's not that. It's watch out for this person because they're a bitch. Watch out for this person because they're shady. And then to my other point, okay? Before we get into the rest of Xylie's stuff, let me tell you my other point. Especially to Blossom. Okay? If you have ever in your career online, in your existence online, as a creator, as an orbiter, as a viewer, whatever, okay? If you've ever publicly said, I don't like this person and I don't think they're trustworthy and you shouldn't listen to what they say and they have no credibility, or you've also publicly accused somebody of a crime that has not been proven or they did not commit, then you basically did the same thing as Xylie, only you did it with your whole chest, okay? You basically told your audience or the people that view and follow you on Twitter or in Discords, however it is, if it was public and not in a private chat, then you basically told those people, do not associate with this person for this reason. No, I gotta re-record that. And like I said, this isn't a matter of, oh, watch out, that person has allegations against them, so they might hurt your brand. And this isn't, oh, watch out for that person, don't give them your personal information because they might use it against you. It's not that. This is, I have a personal gripe with this person from the past. I want you to know that I have that personal gripe because I also want you to side-eye them with me and be weary around them because I don't like them. Okay? That's what I'm boiling it down to. Okay? So I don't want anybody to twist, oh, well, when I tell somebody about this, it's because, no. If your only issue with the person is completely a personal opinion based on your own observations, okay, or based on a tiff that you had years ago or something like that, that's personal, okay, and you're telling somebody, watch out for this person, I think they're shady, or I think they flipped the fuck out, I think they're, whatever the reason, if it's personal, then you are basically trying to get them to co-sign for you. Because there's no other reason to say that unless you don't want that person to associate with the person you don't like. Okay? So I know that, I'm sorry, Xylie, but not specifically in this case, because it's still unsure. I don't think personally that Keem would have went on her live stream anyway because she had Salvo on. Think about how Keem acts if somebody even dares to be friends with Ethan Klein. Okay? Remember when Def Noodles and Keemstar were cool? All right? Until Def Noodles started supporting Ethan Klein, and we all saw where that happened. Got so far as to a freaking lawsuit. Okay? We're talking about Keemstar here. Keemstar is the king of guilt by association. Okay? So, I'm sorry, Van Luke, but you had Salvo on. Okay? Regardless of whether or not Xylie said, don't do it, you had Salvo on. Keem would have saw that. He wouldn't have come on. And then, as you saw, once he realized that you had Salvo on, and that you were, for the most part, not blood sporting with him, because that's Keem's standard. If you're not shitting on them and being mad at them and screaming and yelling at them, then you're co-signing them. And no, I'm cutting you off, okay? That's Keemstar's standard, okay? So, you did not yell at Salvo or call him anything, or you were not mean to Salvo. And for that, Keemstar would have never come on. Now, Van Luke does claim that Xylie has done this with multiple creators. Now, in this Dead on Dave situation, like I said, we'll get right back to Xylie's tweet. Van Luke isn't accusing Xylie of saying, don't have her on the show. Van Luke is accusing Xylie of trying to control what's talked about on the show. Okay? So, I lost track of thought. Doesn't matter. It's probably for the best. Let's get back to the tweet. Anyways, he's my friend, and I really don't like him being dragged into it. Well, then you shouldn't have DM'd him in the first place. Holy crap. You shouldn't have DM'd him at all. You should have just let whatever happened happen. Not even said, hey, please don't talk about our, try to steer away from our drama. None of that. Anyways, I feel like a lot of things have been fucked up in this situation based on miscommunication and outside influences. Miscommunication, yes, I agree with that. Outside influences, I don't know if I agree with that. I think that this is just miscommunication. The outside influences I think Xylie is referring to is like she thinks that because other people are talking about it. Once again, sorry, not sorry. You're a content creator. It is like, I like Xylie. Xylie is a friend. I also like Van Luke. Van Luke isn't what I would consider a friend. Xylie is a friend. However, I'm also, like I said, the kind of best friend that you kind of need to tell the truth sometimes. I don't know. I'm not gonna pussy around people, because when I used to do that and when I used to care, Laygate happened. Anyways, that's what I think outside influences are like the other people who are in like talking about the drama. This really shouldn't have become what it is today. This is honestly dumb. This whole thing is pure stupidity. It is kind of dumb, but I don't know why people are so like all rant. D-Max, Xylie, everybody, anybody who says, oh my God, this drama is so dumb. That's what you guys all wanted this. Okay. You guys were all tired of the serious drama. Okay. You guys were all tired of the nonsense and the essayers and all of that. And you guys were all tired of, the allegations and whatnot. You guys were all tired of it. Congratulations. We're giving you the non-serious drama. The drama that is just two people bitching and having a public fight. This is the kind of drama I love. This is the kind of drama that you guys wanted. Even you, Xylie. Even you, D-Max. This is the kind of drama you guys wanted. You guys just don't like it because it involves people that you are close to. I, on the other hand, feel it's easier to cover because I'm close to those people. Because I know them. It's much easier for me to cover. I don't have to research who they are. I don't have to look into what do they do. I don't have to do all that. I have all the information on the players on the board. I know every single player on the board. I don't have to look them up. This is easy drama. I love this drama. You should love this drama too. Technically, you guys do. You guys love this drama as long as it doesn't involve somebody you don't, or or you're close to. But it's much easier to cover the drama when you know them or you're close to them. I'm sorry. That's just facts. Anyways, It's not dumb drama. It's fun drama, and I love it. Anyways, I get it. People don't like me. That's life. I honestly don't care. Explanation of receipts. The first is my peace sign to Van Luke on the 7th. And the second is me telling Dave I want to fix it on the 8th. Okay? So, like she said, she wasn't trying to she wasn't trying to get him to not have her on the show. She wanted to ask him if he could steer away from talking about the drama. Okay? The drama between her and Van Luke. So this says on November 7th, and I even said you had all rights about your live stream you did about me. I said it was fair play. Peace. Okay? This is to Dead on Dave. That is based on trying to fix it, by the way. Oh, I know, lol. I've heard reports laughing my ass off. Okay? So, that's Xylie's side. Now, why did she tweet that? Why did she mention Blossom? Well, let's get back to that video that I passed by. And do this. Here we go. Let's go ahead.
I know that a lot of people, or the people not alone.
Is it anybody? Can I speed this up? Yes, I can. Ha 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 ha. Let's do this.
Hey everyone. I know that a lot of people, or the people, not a lot, but the people who would watch this don't like me. That's okay. But like, when you're like being accused of lying, but you're not lying. And I was like, you know what? I took like one day, 24 hours to be like, nah, I'm gonna say something because I'm not lying. So, if you don't know the Xylie and Van Luke situation, man, to sum it up, Xylie was talking crap about Van Luke, denied it, got caught, told, put in the chat with a bunch of other YouTube creators bigger than Xylie, telling Keemstar don't go on Van Luke's live stream. It really doesn't matter to me if Keemstar was going to go on the live stream or not. It's the principle, you know what I mean? The potential, all of that. Like, you don't know what could have happened, you know what I mean? So, unless you can see the future. So, unless you're a medium. Or unless you're Keem. But, I only came on here to say...
Oh my God. Let me take myself off of this. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Page. There we go. Cobain's. Let's do it again.
The reason why Xylie is a liar and is being manipulative because she told, if you look back to the DMs I had put in that live stream, she had told Van Luke deuces on November 7th, right? And whatever happened, she had sent me a message on Discord. Oh, Xylie doesn't want me to go on Dave's live stream or whatever. She said that we're working it out, but we're not. And she had sent me that after November 7th because she had told Dave this on November 11th. So November 7th, Xylie had said deuces, right? But then told Dave on November 11th, oh, we're still working it out. And that's what I was saying that she's lying. She's a liar of. Because Van Luke...
Okay, so, real quick. We all know that's a lie now, okay? But, did you guys catch that when she said, apparently? Let me see if she said it. Okay, watch this. Listen.
Right? But then told Dave on November 11th, oh, we're still working it out. And that's what I was saying that she's lying. She's a liar of.
One more time, because I missed it. Here we go.
Told Dave this on November 11th.
No.
So,
keep on missing it.
That after November 7th, because she told, apparently she had told.
Apparently she had told, okay? You see that? You see that? See that? See that? I use that too. Okay? So GG Blossom for doing that. Apparently, okay? That's a good way of saying I'm going to talk about something that I don't know for a fact, but I'm going to talk about it in a way that makes it seem like it's fact, but I can't say for sure. I need the out to say that I didn't say it as fact, so I'm going to insert words like apparently, I think, based on allegations. Okay? You see that? Okay? Now, I'm been perfectly honest that I do that throughout my entire YouTube career. Okay? But yeah, I just wanted to point that out. That was funny. So, I'll get back to it. Page. There we go.
Dave this on November 11th. So November 7th, Xylie had said deuces, right? But then told Dave on November 11th, oh, we're still working it out. And that's what I was saying that she's lying. She's a liar of, because Van Luke didn't come on for multiple reasons. And I'm sure that was one of the reasons. So that's what I was saying that she's lying about. Once again, she's trying to, make you see what she is wanting you to see. The reality is that she used her friendship, in my opinion, with Dave to be like, hey, hold on, we're still working it out. But how is that possible? You told Dave that on November 11th, when in reality you told Van Luke deuces on November 7th. Make it make sense, okay? And for the record, I've been talking to Van Luke prior to this situation. You know what I mean? Like, we've talked prior to this, we talk. So it wasn't like it was this one situation where it was like, oh, hey, let's get her. Nah, I realized, I was like, oh, this bitch is lying again. You know what I mean? So that's what I came on here to say, that she was lying. So take it what you will with that. She wants to say that I'm making up whatever, but. So let her ask you that. Ask her this. If there's anything you want to do, trash me, do all the bad things, that's nice. But if there's anything, ask her this. Why was it that you told Dave on November 11th that, hey, we're still working out. I'm still working out it privately with Van Luke. Why was it that you told Dave that on November 11th when you already said deuces to her on November 7th? So just ask that. Why were you using your friendship? Why were you doing the same exact thing that she was accusing of you doing in the first place? You did it again. And that's what you don't want to talk about. Because God forbid if you actually talked about your actions. God forbid if you actually got real. So that's all I want to say. I don't have anything else to say.
Okay.
What's today, Monday? Ooh.
All right. So now, she kind of sort of has a little bit of a point. Okay, now she did get the dates wrong. We've already proven that. You got the dates wrong, but she did say apparently, I'm giving you the out that you so masterfully put in there already. Okay? All right? You did say apparently, so you were not sure. However, you did continue on as if you were sure about the dates. You got the dates wrong. But, and here's where everyone's going to be like, oh, Jessica is the whisperer. Blossom's point wasn't about the dates, okay? Blossom's point was Xylie said peace on November the 7th, okay? That was Blossom's point, all right? So we all remember, okay? All right, let's go back to Xylie, okay? On the 8th is when she messaged Dead on Dave, okay? Okay, we got that? So, on the 7th, November the 7th, is when Van Luke said, and Xylie said peace, okay? Now, to Blossom, because she wasn't really wasn't really paying attention to the live streams or anything, and to Van Luke's case, because I guess Van Luke said when she came on to Clear as Mud, she wasn't sober, and she does say, that's not an excuse, which is great. It's not an excuse. Also, drunk thoughts are sober feelings, okay? I stand by that 100%. Now, can you get your thoughts together when you're drunk? Not exactly. No, they don't kind of line up in that linear way. But your drunk thoughts are your sober feelings. Okay? Now, and it's not an excuse. It's not an excuse for getting things wrong. And on that Clear as Mud podcast, Van Luke said, after Xylie said peace, right? We saw the peace sign, okay? After Xylie said peace, I was done. I took it as, we're not talking about it anymore. There's no fixing it, right? The drama's over. It's done. We're not going to be able to fix it, okay? So to Blossom's point was, Xylie, you said peace on November 7th, which means that was the end of the conversation. You were done. There was no way to fix anything. Okay. That's Blossom's point to Xylie. Okay. So I know you guys are very confused, and that's why Xylie made the tweet about, no, you got the dates wrong. The dates don't matter. Blossom's point was, to Blossom, in Blossom's head, you saying peace means fine, drama's done. There's no fixing it. Okay. Now, also remember that on the Clear as Mud podcast happened 4 days ago, which was November the 16th. Okay? November the 16th, Van Luke came on because we were talking about it. She wasn't done with the drama. And she had been tweeting, like, there was tweets about it prior to us doing our live stream. And that's the reason why we did the live stream, was because Van Luke was still talking about it. Okay? Van Luke also did a live stream, which I will also link below if you'd like to see it. She did a few. She did one with Victor Burns. And a lot of people took issue with Victor Burns doing that. But I love it when Victor Burns does it, because he's the comfort zone. He's the safe space for these people that have issues with pretty much the entire community. Okay? Don't step on his bag, people. Jesus Christ. Anyways, he's not a sheep. We should appreciate that. I mean, he does, well, he kind of is a sheep, but that may be another video if he really takes issue with it. Anyways, she went on Victor Burns' channel. She went on Clear as Mud. You know, she had been talking about this. Clear as Mud happened on November 16th. The piece in the DMs where Xylie said peace and Van Luke said peace was on November 7th. Xylie messaged Dead on Dave on November the 8th saying, can you steer away from the conversation? Xylie's reasoning being she still wanted to fix it. Personally, I don't know. I think that's bullshit. I think it's bullshit. I think that Xylie just didn't want the drama to continue. She wanted the drama to end. And so she didn't want Van Luke to go on there and continue the drama. Okay? That's just my personal opinion. It's not fact. There's no way to prove that. You cannot prove someone's intent. Also, Van Luke, Blossom, you cannot prove someone's intent. You can say what you think their intent is. You cannot prove it. There is no way. It is impossible. It's not just virtually impossible. It is impossible to prove somebody's intent. Okay? Unless they say it. Unless they say, here is why I did this thing. Okay? Now, in that case, the person whose intent is in question is saying she did it because she still wanted to try to fix things. And you cannot fix things if the thing is still being talked about publicly by everybody in the community. And they're all inserting their own opinions, okay? So, does her reasoning make sense? Yes. Do you have to believe it? No. Do I believe it? No. Because I really believe that Xylie just didn't want anybody to talk about it because she wanted the drama to be done. Not because she wanted to fix it, because she wanted the drama to be done. Also, Van Luke though. Van Luke, during Clear as Mud, said she was done with the drama on November the 7th. Okay? When that peace sign. Okay? So both Xylie and Van Luke both said peace, and they both said they said peace as an end to it. Drama over. I'm done with the drama. Okay? Both of them have said they sent the peace sign to say I'm done with the drama. So, Van Luke, if you were done with the drama, then Xylie saying, please don't talk about the drama on your show with Van Luke to Dead on Dave should not have mattered, because you should have had zero intent to talk about the drama. Because you were both said, you sent the peace sign, that you were done with it. Now, Van Luke has said that she, hasn't been sober and whatnot. So if every time that she said she was done with the drama, we shouldn't take her for her word because she wasn't sober. that's me kind of boiling it down to the base level of what she said. That's not word for word what she said, but basically every time she said she was done with the drama, she says that doesn't count because I was drunk. Okay? But I'm sorry. If Scott had sex with a girl while he was drunk, that shit counts. Okay? I'm just saying. I don't give a fuck. It counts. So, Van Luke, regardless of where your mind was, every single time you said you were done with it, because you have said multiple times you were done with it, it does not matter where your mindset was. You were done with it, then you weren't done with it. You were done with it, then you weren't done with it. You were done with it, then you weren't done with it. And even recently, Van Luke told me privately she'll be done with it as long as Xylie stops doing her bullshit and talking behind her back. And if Xylie stops talking about it, she'll stop talking about it. But I doubt that's really the case. I doubt that's going to happen. I doubt Van Luke will stop because there was a point where Xylie wasn't talking about it and Van Luke was. Okay? Van Luke's going to talk about it for as long as she feels she needs to, and that's perfectly fine. She can. So Xylie and everybody else, don't believe Van Luke when she says she's done with the drama, because she's not. And just let her do it. Let her do it. Let her do it. If she wants to bitch about it. I've been bitching about the fact that I was not mentioned in the group chat since Xylie's 2 streams. Okay? I'm never letting that go. Okay? It will be 2052. And I will still be here bitching about the fact that I wasn't added or mentioned in any way, shape, or form in the 2023 group chat leaks full of people that I would assume would talk about me. Okay? I'm gonna bitch about it till the day I die. Okay? I'm gonna be old and be like, it was back in 2023 where Xylie Gets Reels leaked a bunch of DMs about her with her and a bunch of other YouTubers. And none of them said anything about me. I'm gonna be till I die. I'm gonna be on a breathing tube, okay? I'm gonna be like with an oxygen mask on, talking about it, okay? So let Van Luke talk about it for as long as she wants. Holy crap. Okay? You don't, and if she says something that's not right, you don't have to correct every fucking thing. I speak from experience, okay? You don't have to correct every fucking thing somebody gets wrong about you. Okay? It does not lead anywhere good. Anyways, let's continue with these bookmarks. What do we have next? So, Van Luke posted for context, and she posted these clips.
This is about the whole Dave thing. Now, Dave being my friend, Dave is my friend. Dave being my friend, knowing he was having Van Luke on, he was seeing what was going on, gave me a heads up. And I'm not going to read you his DMs because he is my friend. I have no reason to drop his DMs. But this is what I said to him. I said, he talked about his little vacation with her and gave me the heads up about Van Luke being on. I said, I would appreciate it if you could stay away from that. It would be great. Talking about the subject of me and her. I said, this is based on trying to fix it, by the way. Now, I later on, after hearing about his girlfriend's live stream, I later on said to him, do you think I stopped Van Luke from coming onto your show? Because I would never do that. And the explanation I got was she called out sick from the show. This is about the whole Dave thing. Now, Dave being my friend.
All right, so, and it's true, okay? It's true. Van Luke canceled on Dave, okay? So, regardless of what Xylie said, I just reapply that. Anyways. Regardless of what Xylie said, Van Luke, you canceled on Dave. So, honestly, I'm like... So, yeah. So, nobody prevented you from going on Dave's show except for yourself. So, but you did say your point wasn't that Xylie tried to prevent you from going on Dave's show. Your point was Xylie tried to control what you guys talked about. And that's a good point. So Blossom, nobody tried to stop Ben Luke from going on Dave's show. Xylie just was like, can you guys not talk about this drama? Because I want it to be over. And my answer to that is not anymore. Not anymore. I mean, this is what you guys wanted. You guys wanted dumb, stupid drama. Now you're getting dumb, stupid drama. Here's the other clips.
Okay.
Oh, that's very interesting because Blossom made it sound like you were cock-blocking Van Luke from going on.
Absolutely not. First of all, Dead on Dave, I don't understand how people think that. Listen, I'm really not a cabal leader. I swear to God, it was a meme, okay? None of these hard-headed ass men listen to me, okay? None of these hard-headed ass men listen to me, all right? Dead on Dave, there is no way in hell I can tell Dave what not to do or do on his show. Fun fact, that whole Nick Snyder, Dustin Daily Fire thing, I didn't want to do that show. I didn't want to talk about it. Dave knew that. But we still did it because it's his.
Because it's his show, okay? So, and like I said to Xylie, it doesn't matter whether or not you think that they would listen to you or not. The fact is that you said it, all right? So, if you don't think that they would listen to you, then there's no point in even saying, hey, can you not talk about this? Or, hey, watch out for this person. Or don't go on this person's show. Okay? Because if you don't believe that they will listen to you, then there's 0 point in saying it. So, in some way, it's hard to say, well, they wouldn't listen to me anyway. Well, then why'd you tell them? You know? I don't know. It's not like talking to me and saying, hey, maybe don't make that video about Matt Pitt and the Salvo situation, and then I do it anyway. They were giving me solid advice, and I just didn't fucking take it, okay? So, it's not like, hey, you might not want to tweet that, okay? Or, hey, you might, there's plenty of times where people give me advice with the mindset that I'm not going to take it. However, they still give it to me with the hopes that I will take it. Because there is no point in saying anything like that, like, hey, can you not talk about this situation, unless you want someone to not talk about the situation. Right? Anyways, regardless of whether or not they're listening, you didn't want to talk about the situation. And that's why you said it. So, It doesn't matter.
Oh, that's very interesting because...
Whoa.
Blossom made it...
No. Shut up, Leia! Jesus Christ. Let's see. What's the other one? Is this the same thing?
On. I'm not going to do that. The only thing I asked is, could you kind of...
It sound like you were...
On. I'm not going to do that. The only thing I asked is, could you kind of stray away from that subject because I was currently wanting to fix it behind the fucking scenes.
So someone in chat made a comment saying, so Dave and his girlfriend started this bullshit.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's Dave.
Okay.
I think it's his girlfriend.
I don't know anything
I don't
about
think
his
it's Dave.
girlfriend.
I'm gonna say this, I want to make it very fucking clear. Dave is in the clear for me. I do not blame Dave for anything. Mm-hmm. Because Dave is one of those, he don't give a fuck if you like what he's got to say.
Sure.
Okay.
I think at this point, like, because according to what Van Luke says, she says she's got evidence of the shit. I think at this point, if she does, she needs to drop it.
Drop that shit, bitch. Stop talking about it and fucking drop it.
Yeah, she needs. That's what I told her. I said.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like,
her cock blocking.
Leia! Jesus. She keeps on trying to get into my video. Stop it. We also have a podcast now. It's called the Lol Gal podcast. It was going to be called Common Enemies, but they went with Lol Gal, and so that's what it's called. It's called the Lol Gal podcast. Anyways, I'll link that below too, as well, because our first episode was about this as well. Yes. Like I said, sorry, Xylie. It's drama. You're involved. And the Spurgs are going to spurg. And the Spurgs are going to talk about it. It's non-serious drama. I'm sorry. Nobody wants to talk about nonsense and essayers anymore. So we're talking about so-and-so is fighting with so-and-so about this stupid topic. Okay? Get over it. Let's get the last
Fucking drop it. Fucking drop it.
Yeah, she needs. That's what I told her. I said, like, I know you don't want to involve certain people, and if you need to redact things, then redact like names and etc. But if you have evidence, drop the fucking
drop.
Yes. Always drop.
Absolutely not.
Every time. Absolutely. Look, Van Luke. Aiko did a lot of, I have receipts and proof of this and this and that, and she never showed it. Okay? So don't say you have proof unless you're going to show it. Okay? Period. Point blank period, as Xylie would say. Okay? Don't. Just don't. Don't. And also, if you have proof, just drop it. But I also recommend being in a state of mind to comprehend the proof that you say you have. Okay? I did talk to Van Luke privately, and her proof, I don't know. It was just so confusing because on Victor Burns' stream, and Victor Burns is the guy that she also went on stream to talk with about the situation. Like I said, I will link that below too. Victor Burns tweeted, I gave false info, by the way, last night on Badwick's stream. I misunderstood what Van Luke told me. She didn't tell me Xylie told Dave not to have her on. She told me I had to go back, that Xylie was trying to control what could be talked about. My fault. Apologies to all. And he said tagging Xylie so she knows. And then Van Luke says, thank you for correcting that. All that good stuff. So, yeah. So, Van Luke's issue is Xylie tried to control what was talked about on the show. And that's a valid point. Why there was, if you didn't want them to talk about the situation, and the only person you told and you said, hey, can you not talk about our drama, was Dave, there's an issue with that. But also, Van Luke, multiple times, you said that you were done from November 7th on, from the peace sign. You said you were done, and then you weren't done. And then you said that you were done on the Clear as Mud podcast, and you weren't done. You keep on saying that you're done with the drama. If you're going to say that, sober or not, then be done with that. You have to be done with it. Just stop saying you're done with the drama if you're not. If you feel deep down that you're not done and you still have issues and you still have something to say, and you feel deep down that you still gotta make sure people know about Xylie, then stop saying that you're done with the drama. Okay? Just stop. Because then when you continue it, people are going to be like, I thought you said you were done. Okay? Just my advice to you. And Xylie is constantly having to talk about the drama because you are not done with the drama. But also, Xylie, my advice to you, who fucking cares at this point if people get it wrong? Okay? Because you said in your tweet, you know people don't like you, you don't fucking care. Okay? That people don't like you. People lie about you all the time and you ignore them. So, in this case, let Van Luke do Van Luke. Okay? Blossom, on the other hand, Blossom is friends with your close friend. I feel like you're perfectly validated to correct anything she says. But when it comes to Van Luke, just let her do what she's gonna do. But Van Luke, don't say you're done if you're not gonna be done. Okay? And don't be like, well, I wasn't sober. If I said that I wasn't sober, I don't care. If you cannot be mindful of your words and what you're saying, then you shouldn't be saying them. Okay? This isn't criticism. This is advice. If you cannot be mindful of your words and what you are saying, then you should not say them. You should log the fuck off if you cannot trust yourself. Okay? That's just advice from someone that has so much gosh darn lore in this community because I just popped off the mouth in manic fucking episodes. Okay? Again, Xylie, let Van Luke. Log off if you cannot trust your words. Stop saying you're done if you're not done. Okay? Anyways, let's carry on. Carry on with the next one. Let's go back to the bookmarks. Where are we? Oh, here. Let's go. Where's that other one? Okay. So, Van Luke says, just a side note, but I think it's comical that she's upset about so many miscommunications because that's exactly what I was trying to avoid when I kept asking for a public conversation. Lol. Fair point. Fair fucking point. Public because I obviously can't trust anything she says privately, and a conversation to work out all the issues so there will be no miscommunications. However, Van Luke, it's actually a damn good thing that she didn't go live with you when you wanted her to, because would you have been sober enough to stand by the words that you said on that live? Because your like I said, your biggest thing is if I said I was done, I wasn't sober, so. You know, so would you have even been sober enough to do that live? You know, because you did tell Victor Burns on his live stream as well that you were done. You said it on his stream, and you also said that you were sober for that one. But you're not done because you're still talking about it. Because other people are talking about it. And Xylie's she's not talking about the drama, she's correcting misinformation. But you're talking about the drama. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if you understand. Like, I'm not attacking anybody in this video. Except for Blossom can think I'm attacking her all day long. I don't care. Like, me and Blossom are not friends. We are not close. We are not even acquaintances. Okay? We have each other blocked on Twitter. That's our relationship. That's mine and Blossom's relationship. We have each other blocked on Twitter. Okay? But Van Luke, would you have would you have been able to stand by everything you said in that conversation if you and Xylie did it live without backtracking? Because you do a lot of backtracking. Okay? Just listen back to the lives when you're clearer of mind and see what I'm talking about. Okay? This, like I said, I'm not attacking you. This is criticism. Okay? Anyways. And then she shows the screenshots. Oops. She says, I feel like a lot of things has been fucked up in the situation based on, it's Xylie's tweet, right? Right? Okay. And she said, she should have just let Dave, a whole grown-ass man, do whatever the hell he wanted to do on his channel. True. I agree. I 100% agree. She should have just let Dave do whatever the fuck he wants and not try to be like, hey, can you not talk about this drama? Just like she should let everyone do whatever they want on their channels instead of trying to sway them against what to talk about or who to engage with. That's fine. That I already said, I agree. Nobody, not just Xylie, nobody should try to sway anybody from do it like now the talk about whatever they want on their channels. I don't know. I mean, if someone was to say like, hey, maybe don't talk about that Israel-Palestine conflict because you don't have all the information, I think that's pretty valid advice. Or, hey, maybe don't make that apology video with a ukulele because you're going to have to make an apology video a few months later. You know, I think that's good advice. I think there is a place and time to say, maybe don't do that on your channel. I'm just saying. However, swaying someone against what to talk about or who to engage with, like I said, is bad when it's a personal beef in this case. In the case of Xylie and Van Luke, Xylie had a personal opinion on Van Luke, and even though Keem wouldn't have went on her show in the first place, but like I said, Van Luke also accuses, I don't know if I said it, but I'm going to say it. Van Luke also says that Xylie told more creators other than Keemstar, hey, don't go on her channel. Okay? So if that turns out to be true, then, that's kind of that is super fucked up. But in the case of Keem, the reason why people aren't really taking it so seriously and being like, Xylie, you're fucked up for that, is because you had Salvo on your channel and it's fucking Keemstar, who will sue you if you become friends with Ethan fucking Klein. You know what I mean? Like, it's Keemstar. Holy shit. Keemstar. Keemstar hates somebody and you associate with that somebody. Keemstar hates you. The king of guilt by association. Okay, that's why people aren't taking it so seriously. Is because it was Keemstar. Okay? And he wouldn't have gone on your show anyway. So, yes, Blossom, I agree. Xylie doing it in the first place was a bad idea. She should have just let Keem find out on his own. But everyone ignores the rest of the DMs where Keemstar was talking mad shit about Van Luke. Do you know why he started talking mad shit about Van Luke? Because she had Salvo on his channel. On her channel. Holy shit. Anyways. Back to the bookmarks. Oh, Ruin Leon. Ruin Leon 94. Ruin Leon, I'm above commentary community. Also, Ruin Leon keeps in touch with every single commentary community drama. Yes. Everybody agrees. Do you know why? Ruin Leon Xylie, as loud as she is about other people and the shit they do, should be just as loud when she fuck up. She shouldn't be groveling and saying sorry every day about it. Van Luke, while wording it like she implied she will be suing Xylie, more than likely isn't suing Xylie. That's right. Van Luke basically made a tweet that basically looked like she was gonna sue Xylie. So regardless of Van Luke's intentions, remember, you all want to be like, regardless of what Keemstar would have done, it's the fact that Xylie told him not to go on Van Luke's show. Regardless of whether or not Van Luke was gonna sue Xylie, she did threaten to sue Xylie. Like, I'm sorry, I don't care that she didn't plan to do it. She made a tweet that very much looked like, I'm going to sue Xylie. Now I have to find the tweet. And I did not bookmark it. Hold on. So sick of this bullshit. But anyways, she said, this is the tweet where Van Luke basically threatened to sue Xylie. Let me get some water here. I'm feeling a little parched. Just say you're a Xylie dick rider or we'll defend her fuck ups and go. Xylie fucked up and violated my trust, ruined creators from potentially supporting me and my channel, which equates to stopping my bag, which is slimy and not to mention illegal. A public conversation isn't much to ask since I can no longer trust her. What are you not understanding? And then she shows this screenshot. For this reason, damage to a business's reputation could cause substantial revenue losses and even jeopardize a company's ability to remain a going concern. Luckily, businesses have legal rights against damaging false statements made about them by competitors, former employees, or disgruntled customers. And Xylie said, ma'am, I said I fucked up. I said I was sorry. I even called myself a shit person for doing it. How many more times do I have to apologize? I don't know if you know this, but my influence is very little. Xylie, just stop saying that. Actually, by subs alone, you're a bigger creator than I am. I ain't shit. Yeah, stop saying that. Stop saying that. There's no point, like I said, there's no point in saying anything about somebody and saying, hey, don't go on that person's channel, or hey, watch out for that person, if you don't think anybody's going to listen to you. The only reason why you do it is because you hope that they will. I'm sorry, Xylie, but there's no way around that. I don't care what reasoning you give. There is no way around that. There is no way around that. Because if there was no point in saying it, because if you thought I said it, but it doesn't even matter because they wouldn't listen, then there was no point in saying it. But you said it because you felt that there was a little bit of a point to saying it. Carry on. What else have we got? She says, just to clarify, it wasn't just to Keemstar that Xylie spoke badly about me and attempts to block me from getting support. Each day, more and more people privately confirm to me that Xylie spoke negatively about me from the beginning of me engaging in commentary space. It's not my place to speak on those people's behalf, but there are many, and they all know who they are. There's no point. Van Luke, there's no point in tweeting that. There's no point in tweeting that. No point. No point. You're speaking to the void. You're speaking to the void. There is zero reason to tweet that unless you're going to show proof of said thing. Okay? So, that's my advice to you. Also, can we take a second to just... Come on now.
Had a problem with me. Why didn't you reach out and be real and bout it? And you could have popped in my motherfucking DMs.
No. You're misunderstanding. You're misunderstanding. Van Luck, stop.
You see that? Can we just take a minute? Rich Lux. What the fuck is that pixelated bullshit? I thought that was just because I was on my cell phone. What the fuck is that pixelated bullshit? Settings. Okay, look, hold on. I'll show you. Just in case you don't know. Okay, settings. Quality. Yeah, 1080p or 720p. Do not go below this. Do not go below this if you plan to. You can watch below this because if you're like me, you listen, you don't really watch. But do not go below these two if you are going to post it. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? But also, I'm going to play it because there's something important that Van Luke says. Ready? Let's listen.
If you had a problem with me, why didn't you reach out and be real and bout it, and you could have popped in my motherfucking DMs?
No. You're misunderstanding.
If you had a problem with me, why weren't you real about it? You could have popped in my DMs. Van Luke. That is trying to control what D-Max talks about. Okay? Okay? When you... Anybody, that's another thing, okay? Xylie saying, hey, Dead on Dave, can you not talk about the drama between me and Van Luke on your stream with her? Is the same thing as saying, why are you saying this publicly when you could have talked to me in DMs? Okay? Because you're trying to control what people talk about publicly. Now, you did have a point. D-Max, if you don't give a fuck, why are you talking about it? However, you saying you could have come to me to DMs about it is controlling the narrative. So, we're just all sidesing it today. This isn't sitting on the fence. This is Napoleon. Gunshot or firework. Anyways, not Napoleon. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what history person to use as an example. But this isn't fence sitting. This is litigation, mediation. This is mediating, okay? That's what I'm doing. I'm not fence sitting, I'm mediating. Anyways, and I hope that both Xylie and Van Luke really take the time to listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth as opposed to the tone in which I say them, because my tone is for entertainment purposes only. Okay? I'll carry on. But yeah, also Rich Lux. You got 104.4 thousand subscribers, and 496,000 subscribers on YouTube. You hang out with frickin' Jeffree Star. Like, you are not micro, okay? You are an influencer, okay? 1080p, 720p. Do not go lower than that. That's my advice to you. Please make a video about me so that I can make a video responding to that, because that might help my channel and I need the watch hours. And if anybody tells Keemstar not to come on my channel, even though Keemstar would never come on my channel, I would be mad too. So, Van Luke, everyone understands why you're mad. No one understands why you're still talking about it. Because you said multiple times that you were done. Oopsie. Did I already read all of Ruined Leon's stuff? Did I? Okay, no, I didn't. Alright, sorry. Oh, I didn't even know I didn't have my screen on. Anyways, he says, a public conversation between them now is pointless because it's been proven whatever deal they made privately to be nice to each other was a lie, so publicly serves no purpose other than to feed the fixation of speds who beg for some drama. I feel like he's talking about me, but I don't know. Yelling that you don't care about something on a live stream that became the full live stream is pointless because you cared enough to have something to say and engage in the conversation. That's about D-Max. I mean, and that's valid. That's valid. So is this, because yes, I am. I'm begging for enough drama. But I want something big. I want Creepshow art to come back. Okay? I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you guys say about it. I need Creepshow art to come back here to whatever platform, any platform, at all, okay? At all. Because I need this. I need those 14,000 views, okay? Am I wrong for that? Sure, but I need it. I want it. I want the 14,000 views again. That video alone was my first video, okay? That video gave me enough watch hours. Gave me everything I needed, okay? To get monetized other than subscribers. And then the salvo and the roast battle got me 1,000. But that Creepshow art video gave me, just that first video, my first ever video, gave me enough watch hours. So Creepshow art, I need you to come back. I need that kind of drama. Anyways, not calling out your friends' stupid actions like you would do with people you hate that do the exact same thing makes you a hypocrite, no matter how much you want to passively aggressively try to make it sound like you're the victim who doesn't want to be involved. Kind of like you, Leon. Jesus Christ. Because Leon, you knew Xylie. Y'all were friends. Xylie was one of the people that you specifically said you were friends with, okay? The person that you said you like, okay? You would be like, the only person I like is Xylie, okay? She's been doing this. You stopped being okay with it when she did it to somebody that you also liked. Period. You were Tipster Defense Corps until Xylie turned on Tipster. And then it was fuck Tipster. And now you're back with, like, I don't know. Leon, you have no room to talk about that. This, use that for yourself. Use that for yourself. Okay? Anyway, none of this would happen if people... Motherfucker. None of this would happen if you people would be yourselves instead of these weird gay-ass online personas you want to pretend to be so that 50 to 200 speds can pat you on the back. Your whole... you can't say this either. Because your whole persona is, I'm just an asshole and I don't like anybody and this is all boring drama and blah, blah, and why are you guys are so parasocial. Bitch, you talking about a drama that has nothing to do with you is parasocial. It's talking about stupid drama. It's caring about stupid drama. So... there, you can't talk about that. You should just delete those two. Okay, let's see. Should you delete the next ones? Do I think Van Luke's bag has been compromised? Nope. Good point. Because I believe she can make good content regardless if a big YouTuber is on her live stream or not. Good point. I also agree. But it is scummy for someone to be telling others, don't go on a stream apparently more than once. I agree. You could keep that one. Just be an asshole on the internet openly, state who you hate and who you support so you don't have to constantly try to cry your way out of owning up to the fact that you suck. While I have a publicly criticized Van Luke, I support her standing on her business. Great. Great. I also support Van Luke standing on her business. However... you constantly try to cry your way out of owning up to the fact that everything you say you hate about this community, you partake in. You parasocial. You're just parasocial. You parasocial asshole. You parasocial asshole. My whole persona is I just don't like people. Anyways. Also, I find it funny that he changed his... So, during mine and Leia's and Liana's first episode of the Lol Gal podcast, I put in chat, and I think I commented on it. I said, I'm going to piss you off, but it's not that serious, right? So he changed it. Now it's, the goal is to piss you off with something. Okay, hold on. Let me get that. You don't think I got the screenshot? You don't think I got the screenshot? Hold on. Cause bitch, I got the screenshot. Hold on, I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about, okay? Okay? And let's talk about it. I'm gonna show, oh, you know what? I put it in the Discord. Where is the Lol Gal podcast Discord? Where is it? There we go. Where's the Lol Gals? Okay. Let's put this up. And then, where is it? Alright. I'll put this down. Put this up. Let's see if does it seen it? Does it seen it? I'm not pausing. No. There we go. This was his, little, I don't know, bio. I'ma make you mad, ... But it ain't that serious. Okay. And I said, oh, I did. I tweeted it. Okay. And I said, oh no. Pull it back up. I said, my scheduled tweet for when our episode drops. I'm gonna make you mad, but it ain't that serious. Oh man. And then he changed it. Anyways. W me. Let's see. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything else. Let's go back to this one right here. Pull that down. Go back a bookmarks. And scroll on back down here. Let's get back there. There we go. Oh, shoot. Make sure my window is at the correct price. There we go. Let's go on down here. Leia something said, you are shifting the goalpost, lol. It's either you or your boyfriend that is lying. Regardless, you Blossom are a shit starter and this drama had nothing to do with you. #facts. Don't be surprised when people shit on your L takes. #facts. Also, why are you showing DMs that Van Luke sent you when she never even gave you permission to share them in the first place? Now, Van Luke had said something about, like, she said she had told Xylie, or she had told Van Luke that she can show whatever she has. And, yeah. I don't know. Van Luke gives some good faith shit that she's not giving to anybody else to Blossom. Where is it? Do I have to go to replies? Hi, welcome to Jessica Scrolls Through Twitter and she doesn't edit it out because she's already made so many fucking edits and she's not going to make another one. Holy crap. Oh my god. Then I'm running away. Let me see a couple. Tapa day. Let us do it. Do it together. Here we go. I told her she was free to cover anything we talked about, and she took that as me giving her permission to show the DMs I sent her. I'm chalking it up to a miscommunication because I believe that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, nice and good faith. Anyways. Scott's here now to produce me with a shot because you guys drive me fucking nuts.
That was nice enough to do it.
Mm-hmm. Fireball. Man, stop on time count.
Did you just pause it so I wouldn't be on it?
No, I didn't pause it. It's still recording. I don't know how to pause it. I can only stop it. I only know how to stop recording and start recording. So if you know how to pause an OBS recording, please let me know in the comments. Anyways, that's all the video I have. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know if it's going to be out tonight or tomorrow, but it's coming out tonight or tomorrow.
If Jessica's talking about you, you're not a nice person.
Yeah, what he said. Anyways, don't forget to like us, subscribe, and have a wonderful night. Goodbye.